Yo, what up, though? What's going on, man? How's it going? Wasn't gonna do a video today. I had a lot of shit going on. Shout out to my boy James Peralta. He asked me a few questions and I told him the same thing. I probably won't be able to do a video, but I'm coming in here with a quick drive by. All right, some pivotal information that I would like to let you guys know. I know it's a lot of money floating around in the world right now, but you know when I first started gambling, I don't know when, but a long time ago, not on the books, but just gambling in the streets or whatever, man, or anything. I bet you this, I bet you that. Um, I don't listen. I don't remember when I used to get big odds or whatever the case, So don't forget where you come from, man. Most of the time you betting amongst your friends on the streets, or you're gonna get plus money. I mean, you're gonna get even money when you bet. All right. Now, when you get to the books, you know what I'm saying. When you get to the books, you're gonna see these big odds and whatever. Those odds will throw you off and have you chasing some shit. It can be hit, but you're gonna be chasing it a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget where you come from. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, the old saying, don't stack the odds against you. There's nothing wrong with betting low odds. Low odds. There's nothing wrong with betting low odds, man. Like God, it is what it is, man. I don't know how else I can explain it. You know what I'm saying? From real life to the books. Just because you can get any odds you want on the books don't mean you have to, consistently go for them. Yes, they can get hit. Yes, you can hit them. Yes, 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 yes. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we need to reach for these lower odds way more often. All right, we hustling. We are hustling, man. I am. I don't know about you. I can't speak for everybody. I'm not. This information ain't for everybody. You see what I'm saying? I just felt the need to, because somebody reached out to me and said, "You always did low odds, low odds, low odds, this, that." I take my shots. But in the morning, I'm building. When I do this video, I'm building a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Putting people. I'm doing what I think is best. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's early. A lot of my higher odds shit come out when I know the injury reports and stuff like that. So I take my stabs. How else am I gonna hit the big pot? But this right here, what I do right here, it kind of take care of home. Straight betting and little stuff like this. What I point out every day. I really want to just go through this slate real fast. Give me a like, man. Y'all throw me a like. Throw me a like. You know what I'm saying? Throw a like on the video. I appreciate that. But I want to just run through this shit real fast. Whatever I could find. Didn't research too much on spreads and totals and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie. I could probably look at some shit and probably tell. But it is what it is. We have what do we have here? Game lines. 229 over under in this one. Atlanta Hawks at a 7.5 point favorite on the road. All right. One thing I can say is Detroit Pistons have been putting up a decent amount of points enough to probably get to this over. All right. So keep an eye out on that situation. Don't quote me. I haven't looked. This is a draft, but I'm just coming through, talking to the people. Now, another interesting thing I want to point out here. Yes, we have Trae Young as a double-double candidate. Listen. Keep an eye on Clint Capella's double-doubles. Hey, they keep giving it to us for plus money, man. They keep giving it to us for plus money. If you feel like you can, you want to jump on it, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? Even Trae Young, be my guest. I don't like the pace of this play, but lately Detroit has been putting up a few points here and there. All right. And it's a matter of time before Isaiah Stewart smack one of these double-doubles. All right. Don't be surprised if you don't hit that motherfucker tonight. Okay. All right. So those are some things you need to keep an eye out on. All right, Cade Cunningham does have a decent matchup going up against Trae Young. The usage has been there for him, so that's something to look at there. Jeremy Grant probably would be matched up with somebody like he'll probably be matched up with somebody like Hunter, man. Yeah, probably so. Let me see, who would they play? They would play Cade Cunningham at the 1. I forgot their star lineup. Who was it? Sadiq Bey at the 2. Jeremy Grant at the 3, Bagley at the 4. Yeah, that's probably how it goes. And then Isaiah Stewart at the 5. Yep, that's probably how it goes, man. I got interest in this point prop. You know what? I mean, me personally, I'm probably gonna sprinkle some on his double double. I see a path where he needs to keep his hands to himself. Isaiah Stewart, if he can keep his hands to himself, I know. Capella is a good rebounder, but he will give up some rebounds. If this boy can keep his hands to himself, then it's a possibility. It's possible. Let me see what he's been doing lately, man. Let me see what he's been doing lately. I know what he's been doing lately, but I gotta really run a check. I want to really want to check real fast. Let me see. Where's Isaiah Stewart? Do I have him on top here? 8 and 10, 8 and 13, 10 and 8, 9 and 9, 7 and 11, 9 and 10, 11 and 8. He flirting like a motherfucker. He flirting. Keep that in mind, man. If you don't have to go to it, just keep it in mind, okay? Yeah, keep that in mind. Interest in that point prop from him. That's a lean for me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now don't forget, what's the status of Bagley here? Bagley. Yeah, he's ready to go. Bagley has been playing some ball too. 18 and 8, 14 and 4, 16 and 4. All right. Yeah, so we got a 7-point spread here. Detroit Pistons are pretty good against the spread. Don't be surprised if they cover their spread, okay? It's a lot to like about this game here. I mean, Cunningham, these guys, if they come to play, they bring the A game. You know what I'm saying? 15 points is not out of the realm of possibility for neither one of these guys, okay? 15 points is not out of the realm of possibilities. I don't know if I'm going to get there. I just want to point that out. If I had to take one of these guys for 15, I would love to take an aggressive Cade Cunningham, but look at this point prop just went up. Excuse me. Cade Cunningham point prop just went up to 20. But you can still get 15 at that minus 350. That's good value right there. And then, we don't have Atlanta guys out right now, but these guys are self-explanatory. Isaiah Stewart, his rebound prop is down. I was looking at it earlier. You can get a minus 460 right there. I don't have any interest. I mean any problem with going there. You know what I'm saying? And saying game parlays. As far as I'm concerned. And then you got Cade Cunningham. He's been rebounding the ball pretty good. And then Sadiq Bey, he can sneak in and get you 4. You know what I'm saying? So 4 rebounds apiece for those guys ain't bad. I would probably wait though. You know what I'm saying? When wait until because what's his name is going to be out there? Bagley, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be out there clogging the paint up, which bodes well probably for the assist category for somebody like Cade Cunningham, and getting there in that 4 area and that 5 area is not bad for him either. And then the 3-point ball, I mean, you guys know what the Atlanta Hawks do on the 3-point side, and then Sadiq Bey, he's been pretty good behind the arc as well. So and along with Cade Cunningham, I don't mind getting to Cunningham and Sadiq Bey 3-point prop. Cunningham's just sitting at 1.5 there. All right, so a healthy team here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have some interest in that spread. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna have some interest in that spread leaning towards Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And then don't forget, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like FanDuel Sportsbook, because my numbers are always the minus 3s. You know what I'm saying? Them 3.5s. I mean 300 and 3.5s. Don't forget you got you got alternates for your spreads as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can come down here and you can alter. There's no rules in the game. You can come down here and alter your spread. Okay. You can come down here and alter your spread to a 15.5. You know what I'm saying? To a 14, a 13, or something like that, and throw that in there with your plays, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. We out here trying to get money. Do not be ashamed. All right. Let's move it. Let's keep it moving. All right. Chicago Bulls at Philadelphia 76ers. 232.5 over under in this one. Philadelphia favored by 7.5. Keep the eye out on the status of Vucevic, okay? I think Vucevic is doubtful. I have to go back and check. I have to see if we might get Tony Bradley starting, or we might get Tristan Thompson starting, okay? But DeMar DeRozan's point prop came down to about 28.5. If I'm not mistaken, he might draw the matchup with Mm, I think he might draw the matchup with what's that guy's name? I forget that guy's name. Thibault. So he might draw that matchup with Thibault. All right. Um, he probably won't be able to shut DeRozan down. It is what it is. But yeah, don't have an official play here. What I was looking at was the threes here. Okay. Now, uh, Tyrese Maxey, he's been bagging that three out. The Bulls give up some threes. We can give up the three ball. All right. We give up some assists and the rebound, especially at the power forward spot. We can give up some points in the rebounds there. So Maxey, he's in play for that too. James Harden is in play for 2.5. And they got Zach LaVine's down for 2.5. Okay. So all three of these guys, even if you want to take these guys for two apiece, you know what I'm saying? That'll work there. You'll get plus money out of that. All right. Now you can mix any one of these with Tyrese Maxey, and judging from the numbers, you probably could still be into plus money, right? Two and two, or you could probably go with Harden at 2 and get to plus money with Maxey as well. So it's a lot of plays that you can get to, okay, in that area. All right. So Zach LaVine for 2. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. We know that. We know he has 5-3 upside. All right. So those are some of the plays I'm not opposed to getting to. And then you got guys like that's going to come out. Kobe White. He's going to come out a little later on the books. Now, assist-wise, I've already sprinkled something on 10.5 for James Harden. It's still sitting up there at minus 105. You can wait to you can go down to 10 if you want. So that's in play. If you want something a little bit better than that, as far as I will go, is probably waiting until the alternates come out and getting to a 9 or something like that. That'll get you at minus 300 or something. But 10 is not out of the realm of possibilities. Those are some plays that I don't mind get to. Joel Embiid rebound proposition 11.5. Do what you will with that. James Harden has triple double upside. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get to an 8, you can come down to a 6 for him. You'll get that at 390. So you can do that if you want. Then you got Tobias Harris his proper sitting at 6.5. So it's something something if you want to get there. And then for the points, raw points, James Harden at 24, and then I was looking at Tyrese Maxey at 18.5. It was at 17.5. I don't mind getting there. I probably won't though. James Harden at 20, 18.5 for Tyrese Maxey, and 23 for Zach LaVine. In those stories, if I'm going to one of those, I don't mind going to 20 for Zach LaVine, 20 for Harden, and 15 for Maxey. You guys already know I was going to say that. And then those are some of the plays that I don't mind getting to here. All right, that's an 884. Any any 2 or 3 of these. In some instances, 2, but any 3 of these props here will get you plus money for sure. Y'all know the drill. I'm not picking a side in this one. The Bulls, they haven't been beating teams, with winning records. We know that. All right. Anything can happen any given day. But you know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see. We will see. All right. So that's what we're looking at right there. All right. Let me keep it moving. Just some of my player pools right there. Not an official play though yet. Not an official play. Houston Rockets at Miami Heat. Houston Rockets fucked up a lot of people money yesterday. Shout out to fam that got on with me who commented on my video last night. Yeah, definitely. Say less. Shout out to my boy Say Less. Yeah. They definitely fucked up some shit. So I don't have no interest in that spread leaning towards Miami way. I can see an instance where Bam Adebayo get to a double here. So if you want to throw that in a parlay or something like that, be my guest. Even if minus 146 for the win. So that's something right there. But overall, I don't have too much for this game. I didn't even look. I'm just too much probably off of this game. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So there we have that. Portland Trailblazers at Minnesota Timberwolves here. Another game. There's not going to be no Anthony Simons this game, so you guys already know. We got 233.5 over under in this one. Minnesota can carry a team over. This time, I just don't think they could do it, man. I don't think Portland can really step up, hang up for this one, hang around. I don't know where the firepower is going to come from. It took Simons to hit 9 threes last game. So 14.5 point spread. I always never have any interest in these spreads, but I'm gonna have some interest in that motherfucker today. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that for real. All right. Keep an eye on the injury situation for both teams here. We're gonna start off like this. If you don't know about this wire to wire, then now you're gonna probably know this could be a player prop parlay piece for you. Wire to wire means the team has to lead for the whole game. It's just it's simple. If the winner needs to lead the game at the end of every quarter. If neither team does, then the winner bet is any other result. So the winning team has to lead after every quarter. So the wire is in play. Okay, so that's something. If you want to get something, a parlay piece or something like that, that's in play. That's in play. The plays from the Minnesota Timberwolves side, they're self-explanatory. There's some blowout concern here, though, like I said. But, as far as the Portland Trailblazers side here, minutes equal opportunity. It's going to be guys that's going to be out there. A few players that I don't mind getting to. Drew Eubanks, he does have 10-point upside. This is a rematch. The teams just played. And I would say rematches tend to be a little tougher, but I just don't see these guys playing any tougher, man. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? So, guys that you might see that you don't see. Let me see. If you can get somebody like Ben McLemore to pop up on the books, he's going to be shooting a lot of threes. All right? He's going to be shooting a lot of threes. He will go out there and hit them too. If we don't get Ant-Man, which is just a great opportunity for him to keep on resting, then you have Muhammad, okay? So Muhammad, Malik Beasley, all right? So like I said, he's been on fire from behind the arc, 4, 5, 6, 3, 5, 2, all right? He's going to be out there. All right? So I didn't see Nas Reed questionable or Taurean Prince. Taurean Prince is questionable. I didn't see Nas Reed questionable, okay? So, I didn't see that. So that's interesting to keep an eye out on right there. He's the backup center there. So, you got guys like, there go my boy right there. There go my boy Jay. You got guys like Vanderbilt, McDaniels. These guys have been rebounding really, really well. So let's get right into it. Let's get into it, all right? Let's get into it. Okay. Watford. See, Watford, they're not going to put him. See, I got to let you guys know. They're not going to put Watford on the books right now. But these teams just played. 121 to 135. Minnesota pulled away late. Watford is going to be out there, okay? He played 30 minutes in back-to-back games. And then prior to that, he played 20 minutes, all right? He had 12 rebounds. 12 points and 14 rebounds last game. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they will give up some rebounds if they don't get in foul trouble, man. So Watford, he had 13-7 against Phoenix. He had what did he have? 4 assists in Minnesota and 6 assists against Phoenix, okay? So keep an eye out on that. And then Eubanks, man. Oh, so they have Eubanks is listed, okay? So that's one thing. Now, Eubanks played, he's had to stay out of foul trouble, but in back-to-back games, well, in 3 games straight, he had 13 points. That's one thing. Then he had 8 rebounds against Minnesota, 8 rebounds against Phoenix, and 10 rebounds against Denver, okay? So, that's Eubanks right there, all right? So, behind any foul trouble, these guys are going to be out there, all right? Now, Ellaby. Let me talk about Ellaby, okay? So, Ellaby, I keep telling you guys, minutes equal opportunity, okay? And this is a way to skin the books, all right? So let's talk about Ellaby real fast here. He's played 28, 35, 26, 22, 31, 35 minutes, 23, 43, and 34, all right? Now, he's out there, all right? Last 3 games, 9, 10, and 8. That's what he scored. He did have a 5-1 comeback with a 10. Then the rebounds, he's had at least he's averaging, he's had at least I want to say, he went from 9, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 8, 9. Okay, you get the drift. All right, so those are a few guys that I'm, really, really looking at and trying to get decipher some shit. All right, so for the rebound and props here, I mean, we can skim their ass just like this here. Let's see, 6 rebounds for somebody like Eubanks. Okay, then we can go to a we can go to a 4 rebound prop here for somebody like Ellaby or whatever. Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels has been playing and getting time. Okay, he had 9 rebounds against this team last game. If especially if what's his name, Ant-Man doesn't play. Okay, so let me see. 8 rebounds for somebody like Karl Anthony Towns. Or 8 rebounds for somebody like Jerry Vanderbilt. That's not out of the realm of possibilities either. All right. So then we can come up to a points prop here. You know what I'm saying? You can get to a 10-point prop for somebody like Jaden McDaniels. A Eubanks. You're gonna get a decent value on the Eubanks 10-point prop. Jaden McDaniels 2. Even you'll get a decent one for Jerry Vanderbilt. You'll get plus money for Jerry Vanderbilt at 10 points. You know what I'm saying? So I like the matchups here. You know what I'm saying? Because he had 14 points last time. He's not a big time scorer though, Jerry Vanderbilt. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? He's a really, really good rebounder, but not a big time scorer. Okay. I look to 10 points for McDaniels more than I would look to Vanderbilt there. All right, so it's a decent amount of plays there. Threes here. As far as the 3-point concern here, I haven't even talked about Josh Hart right now. I'm just talking about some guys that I know that'll be out there. Okay, these are some guys that I know will be out there. I know these guys will be out there. Even in a blowout, I think Josh Hart could be the first one to sit his ass down. That's my thing right there. I don't want to get out there. I don't want to get out there bad. So I had to really, really explain myself with this game here because, it's more than a few ways to skin a cat. And then the people that are not going to show up on the books are really, really important here. The starters and shit like that for Minnesota, you guys already know the drill with that. All right, Utah at Dallas Mavericks here. These 2 teams just played. Woo! Man, should be a good game here. All right. When I look at this game, I do like the 3-point props here. I'm going straight on over to the threes, okay? Last time these 2 teams played, Donovan Mitchell had 7. Bogdan Bogdanovic had 11 threes yesterday. His 3-point prop is sitting at 1.5 right now. Mike Conley sat out yesterday. He has 2-3 upside. Dorian Finney-Smith has 2-3 upside. Of course, Reggie Bullock. I mean, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking at the threes. That's all I can look at. So I can go 5. I'm looking at the 3 ball here, man. Y'all know the drill. I'm looking at the 3 ball. Looking at the 3 ball. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Bullock. Let me see. I can get to, let's see. Dorian Finney-Smith, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Reggie Bullock. You know what I'm saying? Luka Doncic. I mean, you could put all these motherfuckers up there if you want. And get but any 3 combinations of that right there, too many. Okay, now I was looking at raw points. I know the lines probably moved. This was last night or early this morning, one or the other. When I rolled over, I don't know, but I did look at the 10-point section here. I mean, it's a lot of ways that you can get to some shit here. I mean, let's see, Mike Conley, all right, Rudy Gobert, Reggie Bullock. It's painful. Because one thing about Reggie Bullock is he's a 3-point shooter. If he goes out there and hit 3 threes, that means he's gonna He got to end up with 9 points. If he doesn't score anything, that means he might have to hit 4 threes to get to 10 points or better. So I'm always iffy on something like that, you know. Even you could probably slap a Bogdanovich 10 points up there, and then Conley 10, Gobert 10, Bogdanovich 10. That's a stack for plus money right there. All right. Then if you want to get to a rebound prop, you can go down here to somebody like you can go to 10 for Gobert. Damn, they got this shit. What's this rebound prop? 13 and a half. He does have 12 upside, but y'all get my drift there. All right. Speaking of rebounds, I had a hard time trying to decipher between these guys here. These guys are some 4 rebounds. They in the area of 4 rebounds. You'll have to do your research here, but you got guys like Royce O'Neal. You get them 172 for that in the same game parlay. Dorian Finney-Smith, he's off and on with the 4, but he can hit it. You're gonna get that a good number at minus 295. And Dwight Powell of 400. Bogdanovich, he's had 4 rebounds in about 3 or 4 games straight. So, that shit is not out of the realm of possibilities, man. So it's a lot. When you come over to this 4 rebound section right here, make sure you look really hard, because like I said, Bogdanovich, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Royce O'Neal and Dwight Powell. Those are the guys right there, man. They can really, really hit it. They've been hitting it lately. All you gotta do is do your research. But are all 4 of these guys are gonna hit it at one time? Probably not. Okay, probably not. So, but you're getting good numbers. You're getting good numbers there. You're getting good numbers. Okay. I will keep it moving. All right. I don't have to talk about Luka. Oh, you know what? I did see some injury news. Okay, so so he's not on the books right now. So we do, let me rewind that shit back. Yeah, we do got a Brunson out. Right. Okay, so bump to the you know who it is. Spencer Dinwiddie, all right? So he should see added minutes there. All right. So they have that. Now, Los Angeles Lakers at San Antonio Spurs here. 235.5 over under in this one. San Antonio Spurs favored by 2. Keep an eye on the Lakers star lineup. All right. I think this is the 3rd game, maybe the 4th game. I know. They don't have. They don't have the Spurs players out. Okay, they only have these guys out. Murray flirted with a triple-double a couple times against these guys this year. All right, so we just about know what we're gonna do with the Spurs game here. In same game parlays. You playing against the Spurs, they tend to have a decent total. Okay, so that 235.5 is in jeopardy, but we'll see. We will see. I'm not, I haven't looked into it. I haven't looked into it. As far as what we have now, we only have 2 or 3 guys out right now. We got 3-point props. These both of these guys are in play for the 3. Shit that you don't need me to tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's out right now. Shit that you don't need to tell me. One thing I was looking at was LeBron James rebounds, sitting at 9.5. I do think he could get to a 8. He's been, hovering around that 8 lately. Got a decent number on it too. If you want to get to 2 threes for both him and Monk, bam, there you go. I mean, that's something right there. 8 rebounds. It can be painful, but it is what it is. It is what it is. That's if you don't want to get to all the points and all that shit. Because this point probably got to be sitting around 29, 30, especially in this matchup. 30.5. Yeah, 30.5. I have some interest in that Malik Monk too, but I have to wait till the alternates come out. Probably get to about a 13 for him. But yeah, it's going to be ways to make some money. It's going to be. Golden State, they playing with a decimated squad here. All the starters, all the usual suspects except for Looney is ruled out. So keep an eye out on keep an eye out on damn, what's the boy name? Will Barton, okay? Because we just about know what we're gonna do with this Golden State Warriors team. Minutes equal opportunity. We already know that, but uh, Bones Highland, Brent Forbes, he's got that three ball. All right, there Bones Highland, he has that three ball. So I'm telling me Monte Morris. I mean, not Monte Morris. Some telling me Will Barton won't even play today. It's a possibility. If he's questionable right now, why the fuck would he play now today against this depleted team of the Golden State Warriors? I just wouldn't be running him out there. I wouldn't. So you got guys out on the other side of the ball too. The whole starters are out. So shit. I don't know, man. Yeah. But hey, what can I say, man? I mean, if I'm going for anything, of course it's gonna be Denver Nuggets or nothing in this one. But man, it's a 7.5 point spread here. The books might know something we don't know, but I guess it is what it is. But I have to stick with it. I mean, I came back to Warriors. I tell you that, it's either the Denver Nuggets or I'm staying away. New York Knicks at Sacramento Kings, another game that I'm fucking undecided on. New York Knicks did take the first game. There was no Fox, didn't play that game, all right? And then this is a new look squad here. 232.5 and 232 over under. Sacramento Kings favored by 3.5. And I really liked Mitchell Robinson's rebounds last night. He got there for me. Didn't really play the fourth quarter. So his rebound probably sitting at 10.5 right now. He's got a tough matchup probably going up against Domantas Sabonis. Both of these guys can rebound the hell out the ball. He's going to have to stay out of foul trouble right here. If he can stay out of foul trouble, he'll definitely hit that 10.5. Or at least 10. I got that, I think he can hit it. But he's got to stay out of foul trouble. And I don't want to put my money on that right now like that, They got some decent matchups across the board between, I think De'Aaron Fox has the best matchup here. So they have that. All right. So he's going to be in play for points for sure. His point probably sitting at 25.5 though, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really look at a lot of stuff right here. Fournier, he didn't hit as many threes that we thought he would hit yesterday. He'll be looking to bounce back. This is a back-to-back. So the three ball is in play. Justin Holiday, I could see him popping out this game here. I can really see him, popping out. 2+ money for 2.5 for Justin Holiday. I'm going to have to sprinkle something on that, and I'm gonna have to throw him in there same game parlays for at that number. You know what I'm saying? So, Alex Burks has been shooting the three ball really well. Okay, so that's something to keep an eye out on there. So, I ain't gonna say it's an official play, but I'm gonna have to sprinkle some on that Justin Holiday. He does have 5-3 upside. You get 4 threes for him at plus 370, and then 5 threes for him at plus 1100. He will go out there and do it. He's just so sneaky like that. He is. Assist props here. De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis and Julius Randle, they are really, really consistent around that 4 assist area. I did put something together with those guys at 4, 4, and 4. They got it a minus 114 right there. So that's something that you could, it's kind of like a foundation. They have been pretty consistent though. The offense runs through these guys here. It does. Yep. So don't have, I got interest in that point prop for De'Aaron Fox. We all know he can get to it, smash it, or whatever the case may be, but it's definitely high. Anything, I'll have to wait till the alternates come out for me to even do a same game parlay for this game, though. I'll probably be going for some raw points between 3 or 4 players, and just about it. You know what I'm saying? Because got some high usage players right there. Even RJ Barrett, his usage has been pretty high. All right. So peace out, guys. Man, good luck today.